This is the 2021 Lexus RC350 fSport. I've had this luxury coupe as a press car from Lexus for the past week. I've been daily driving it and experiencing all that it has to offer. First, we're going to take a look at the exterior of the vehicle, then we'll hop inside, take a look at some of the interior features, then we'll go out and take it for a drive. The exterior color of this vehicle is infrared. It's a $595 option that I feel like really highlights and accentuates the aggressive and muscular stance of this vehicle, and in the direct sunlight, this is an absolutely beautiful color. The total MSRP of this vehicle as tested is $58,605. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the exterior. Working our way up front, you'll notice we have our Lexus fSport grille, finished off in dark gray streamline. We have our triple beam LED headlamps with some design language that you'll notice on the rear tail lamps as well that mimics the L in the Lexus logo. And on both sides, we've got this functional venting. Working our way up to the side. Absolutely love just the stance of this vehicle. It's so sporty. We'll work our way down here. We've got our split 5-spoke alloy wheels, finished off in dark gray. Really ties in nicely. We have our fSport badging. So we work our way up. So we have more of this dark gray trim around the housing. Here on the mirror housing, we've got black on top with a chrome strip. Kind of breaks things up, gives it a nice pop through there. We've got the optional moonroof. We'll work our way back to the rear quarter view of this vehicle. Again, just so sporty, so aggressive. Come around through here and you'll notice again these tail lamps like I mentioned with that L design. The RC350 badging, all-wheel drive model that we're testing. And again, another fSport indication there. This does not have a rear spoiler, however, with the shape of the rear trunk lid, kind of provides some natural and functional aero. We've got an exhaust on each side. Before we hop inside, let's take a look at the rear trunk. To the right of the backup camera, there's a soft button that you'll push that'll open up the rear trunk, revealing 10.4 cubic feet of trunk space. We've got a compartment here with a spare tire, as well as a little bit of storage. And there is no soft close of the rear trunk. However, there is a handle here. Makes it a little bit difficult to close simultaneously because you have to pull your hand out, but it is doable. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. Right off the bat, I love this fSport badging here on the door sill. Really clean and crisp. You've also got Lexus RC embroidered on the floor mat. This is a really heavy door. It's either that or I'm getting weak, and maybe a combination of the two, but very substantial door. Makes for a solid close. You've got two-tone white and black on the interior, contrasting stitching throughout. You've got some nice wood grain here around your mirror adjustments. I do like this diamond knurling type design here on the adjuster for the vent. We've got a fSport steering wheel. We do have the heated steering wheel option, which you'll turn on by pushing this button right there. And it's just got a great feel to it. It's got a nice soft feel through there. Gets nice and warm when the heated steering wheel is turned on. And it's pretty simple too. You've got your radio adjustments, phone adjustments, and then this allows you to control what you see in the center screen, which I will show you here momentarily. Paddle shifters mounted to the rear of the steering wheel. Thin up at the top, kind of thickens up where you'll have your fingers on it. Let's go ahead and turn this vehicle on, foot on the brake, push to start, and I'll show you guys my favorite feature here. After it does its startup sequence, you can see there. Take a look at this, guys. So this meter slides right over, everything in it stays functional, and it just slides right over. I think that's kind of a cool little trick, and I've enjoyed seeing that each time I've started up this vehicle. So we'll take a look through here. We have a 10.3-inch display screen, a multimedia display screen that is controlled via this touchpad through here. It does have haptic feedback, so you can see here I'm moving my finger around, it's moving around here on the map. You do have these hard keys up here for the menu and the map, as well as a back button and a sub function button. Does take a little bit of getting used to utilizing this, but once you get used to it, it's very easy to use, and I've enjoyed using it so far. We'll work our way down through here. Another really cool feature of this vehicle is going to be how you adjust the temperature. So you see here, it's really a slim and trim little chrome strip, and you'll slide up or down on that, and that's going to be how you adjust your temperature. So you can get a really good feel for it, in my opinion, by sliding up or down to your desired number. We've also got a analog clock through here. It's illuminated. It's got a little bit of carbon fiber detail on the backside of it, it appears. And I really do like how the hands and the numerals are illuminated. So we'll work our way down through here. We've got our center console. We've got 2 USB ports, an auxiliary jack, and then we've got a 12-volt plug through there. You can change between your different drive modes here: Eco, Normal, Sport, and Sport Plus, and that will change the view that you see on the screen. We have the Mark Levinson 17 speaker surround sound system. So speakers located throughout this vehicle. Sounds great. We do have the optional moon roof, which is pretty interesting. So this kind of pulls back once and then folds back again all the way. So a little 2-step system through there. Frameless rearview mirror, again, one of my favorite things when manufacturers do that. Just really makes it look crisp and clean. I love this. So you can swipe over it to turn the light on and off. So check it out there. Swipe, swipe, or you can just, touch it too. But I've really liked just swiping it like that to turn it off and on. We do have heated and ventilated fSport seats with bolsters in the front seats. Nice perforation through there. Again, that continuation of that two-tone. We've got some nice perforation on the rear seats as well. You got kind of a tiered system here with a shelf in the glove compartment. As far as the rear seat goes, fairly simple back here. No cup holders or anything. You do get like a little tray system through here where you can set some stuff. Not a whole lot of leg room, so if this was in the normal riding position of someone my height, that's about how much room you're gonna get. So really, not much room at all for the people in the rear of this vehicle, unfortunately. But you could store some stuff back here for sure, or if someone, shorter was riding on the front, they could definitely fit back there as well. So all in all, comfortable interior. Let's go ahead and take it out for a drive. Behind the wheel and on the road in the 2021 Lexus RC350 fSport. What are we working with underneath the hood? We've got a 3.5 liter V6 producing 311 horsepower, 280 pound-foot of torque. That's paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission. You can also shift manually if you'd like via the paddle shifters mounted to the rear of the steering wheel, or via the gear selection knob. You can pop that over to the left and then shift up or down accordingly. We are in the all-wheel drive model. We also have the fSport package again, so as part of that, you're gonna get the fSport suspension tuning as well as the adaptive variable suspension. So this makes for a very smooth ride, especially when cornering. You can also change between different drive modes. So we were in Eco. You also have normal or a custom mode, and then we have Sport and Sport Plus. So we're in Sport Plus, we'll get an acceleration. So pretty quick. It's actually accelerates off the line nice. And that all-wheel drive makes you feel that much more comfortable. It's going to be able to put down the power and handle it well. It's not crazy fast, but it's definitely not slow by any means. It's just a really, practical car, and it gives you that sporty look. And again, just some practical power. It makes daily driving very, very comfortable. As far as comfortability goes, I'm 6'5" tall for point of reference. We've got the moonroof visor pulled back, and I've got several inches of headroom there, and then if I'm over to the left a little bit, I've got quite a bit of headroom there. Leg room is great, actually, really comfortable through there. Visibility is good out the front windshield. Side windows is great. You've got a little bit of window behind this B pillar here, so that helps to eliminate the blind spot there. Visibility out the rear glass is good. So all in all, it's a comfortable drive. I have enjoyed my time in it. This would be probably a really good car for someone who, wants a sporty looking car, but doesn't necessarily want the uncomfortableness of having such a high horsepower car that just you almost feel scared to drive. So it's kind of a nice blend of, again, a nice sporty look, a nice luxurious interior, and then, you know, some good horsepower numbers, not crazy high, but definitely not crazy low, just kind of right in the middle. And it just makes for, again, a good comfortable daily driver that you can get out and have some fun in. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this street here. We'll utilize the paddle shifters, and we'll see just how quick this car shifts and how comfortable it is going through some corners. So I'm in D2, drop it down into D1 there for us. We'll accelerate. It gets up there and goes. It's quick. That is definitely for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and downshift. You kind of hear that V6. Handles through the corners really well. And it just puts the power down continuously and really smooth. And it just carries its weight well. It's not a very heavy car at all. The car weighs just under 3,900 pounds, so you combine that horsepower with the torque and the weight of this car, it actually moves pretty well. Go ahead and give me some more manual downshifts. I've been driving this in Sport Plus mainly. Found that to be the most fun driving experience. It is pretty interesting. So the red line on this car is around 6,900 RPM. But as you get up to crossing over the 6,000 RPM range, it flashes up orange on the screen. So at first it kind of confused me. I thought I was hitting the red line, and then I realized I guess it was just kind of letting you know that you're getting close to it. Because again, red line doesn't come on until around 6,900, and the orange begins to flash actually when you cross 5,000. So that's kind of interesting. Just something worth noting. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed driving this car over the past week. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you've not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video.